Alrighty lads, welcome back to another episode of my playthrough here, where in the previous episode, well, I think it was the previous episode, I don't recall actually, it might have been the one before that, but we became a great power. We are obviously the man. We're just so fantastic, amazing, but yeah, we got some haters, guys. Got some jelly haters here coalitioning against us, and in fact the coalition increased dramatically last episode, stressing me out. Now, in 2 years' time, Salzburg is also going to join, so what we intend to do this episode is peace out Lithuania, who we're currently at war with, obviously, with a show strength. We're going to go ahead and show strength, which is going to give us some additional monarch points. But at that point, I think Cologne is the prime target here, but we're going to go ahead and actually try to fight this entire coalition. Now, we don't exactly need to, kill them all. That's not the plan. It's more like just simply a white piecing. With that in mind, we can go up to 37 force limit. That's extremely high. That's pretty dang high. If we have sort of two nice stacks strolling around, smacking smaller stacks, we might be in good shape. With that in mind, though, there's a couple things I want to do. I'm going to build up to 4k cannons to make sure that even if I have a little bit of a less cannons due to engaging in a battle or something like that, I have overkill of 3k to make sure that I can artillery barrage any fort. And I'm going to try to just casually increase my force limit in general here while we fight this war. Trying to accumulate some cash though. And then we're going to quickly hire some mercenaries as our mercenaries. I imagine most of these nations don't have this mercenary discipline, but we also have the same thing from plutocratic. We have a lesser version of the same thing, mercenary discipline. So I am going to try as our... I thought it said that he left the coalition, and I was excited, but he joined. Alright. Yeah, our manpower is not very high, and I want to make sure... Nice. Nice little manpower bonus there. Alright, I will actually take yearly prestige, because prestige improves the quality of our army as well. Alright, the Ottomans finally piecing out Lithuania here. So, let's go ahead and begin sieging down his capital. Try to wrap this war up before the beginning of next year, or the year after that. Now, let's make sure we're using our Siege 2 general here to finish the siege that much faster, that much sooner. Yes! Perfect! Radical reforms. So for those of you who don't know, this is something that can proc. Now I think there's, it can only happen like once per game, I think. I don't know the details. But this is an event that procs by having both a trade and a yearly inflation reduction advisor. Perfect here. And I think it actually has a lesser chance to proc if you just have one of them, but it will only give you this. For example, if you have the Master of the Mint, then it gives you that. Trader gives you that. If you have both, you have this option available for 200 of each monarch point. Amazing. Fantastic. But the main reason I'm so excited, obviously this is good, giving us those points there, allowing us to jam this one down. But another reason that I'm excited is we're no longer hiring those expensive advisors. And I want to make that extra cash as well to allow us to head towards this upcoming war. Against the coalition. Any and all cash that we can make is definitely appreciated. Go ahead and artillery barrage this to try to move it along here. And let's take the production advisor. Nice, dude. Our production's high already. That 10% is basically paying himself off here. But of course it gives us that monarch point. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, I was intending to show strength. Lithuania, this stupid fort is going to make it somewhat tedious to do so. I'm going to try to attach the Teutonic Order to make it that much more realistic to actually defeat his army, which could be very significant in terms of actually piecing out this war. Okay, so I also want to get rid of this rebel faction here. I'm going to go ahead and start hiring some mercs to have this rebel faction diminish. And that makes me that much more confident with this dramatic boost to our economy, no longer having to fund those troops. Another way we can boost our economy is we could develop... Now I think, where is it? Here. Here we actually have the estate. It's pretty expensive though. Olsberg looking like a pretty good location to drop some Diplo points. I'm going to do it. Burgers are happy. Let's do this while the burgers are happy. Okay. Try to boost that production up even more whilst we have this advisor. But just improving our economy and hopefully our force limit in general. Okay, the coalition fires. Damn. We're outnumbered. That's madness. Wow, nobody dishonored the call. So I'm going to go ahead and take cash here, guys. Now, because this is a punitive war, I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm actually surprised that this happened, but at the same time, I was actually hoping that it happened. Alright. Wow. I've got to admit, this is a larger scale war than I actually anticipated. Like, damn! Look at the troops involved. This is a pretty good indication that with these cannons here, that we out-tech them. Now, yeah, defensive war, everybody was called to arms, and that means people are on our side. Now, this is a show superiority CB war. And with that in mind, I want to be very selective and careful here with our engagements. I wasn't able to show strength on Lithuania, but that's okay. So let's actually unite these. Now, I might be blocked out by that fort. I don't know how I feel about that, so I'm going to walk all the way over here. It's going to be very important to win battles. That's what we're going to try to do here. And, you know, our friends are a little bit of a liability in that regard, but what I want to do is catch our stacks. That are by themselves, like I think we just did there. No, that came out of the blue. It was Dithmarschen there, came out of the blue. Okay. Well, that didn't quite work out. So now if we delay a little bit, That's going to allow Spain to make his way over. Nobody's involved in another war. We have to keep in mind that Sweden is not helping us, though. Alright. I definitely want to merc up, but I'm trying to be a little bit conservative. I'm just a tad worried. And our diplomats should be doing something in the meantime. Yeah, our truce with Poland wasn't that long, right? 3 years. So this is where we'll take our next big chunk of land. So it should be, we should be utilizing it diplomatically. Now, interesting guys, I noticed that we did finally get the CB here against the Livonian Order, and I think that's where I'm going to fill my next relation slot, is I'm going to vassalize the Livonian Order, because we're doing well on Diplo points. It's not going to cost me anything, I'm not too worried about that. Gives us the Reconquest CB against Novgorod, I'm looking forward to that, but yeah, we just value our subjects, and I feel like that's a pretty reasonably sized subject. Alright, so yeah, I don't really know what to do with my diplomat. Spain. We've got 25 increased relations for being at war, and he's not very happy, so let's continue doing that. Lithuania became an invalid rival. Okay, those are rebels. Alright, I guess actually until my next army arrives, I'm just going to siege down a fort like this, which should fall pretty quickly. Hope I don't regret that. Oh, this guy's already exiled there. I didn't even mean to do that, but I ended up doing it anyway. Alright, good luck. Good luck, team. It's basically our allies versus them, right? While we siege this down, so... Gonna play a little bit slowly here, guys, and yeah, the numbers are really formidable. Bit of base race action. So I'm gonna artillery barrage this one for sure. At the moment, he's quite blocked out, surprisingly, by my fort locations. So that's good. Ah, I didn't catch that. Are you for real serious? God dang it. Let's try catch him here. Let's see this. Alright, forget about it. Just sitting in the same spot. If our allies make any engagements, then I wish them the best of luck. It's stressing me out a bit. Once again, we're going for a bureaucrat here. He's 40 years old. Alright, this guy might be our guy here. We'll try to keep him up as we kind of switch government types. Teutonic Order's got 2 siege. But so do we. Okay, nice. We're winning at sea by the looks of things, thanks to Denmark and the Teutonic Order. But that blockading is nice to see. Okay, seem to be out progressing him. In the sieges, Spain has military access to France. Awesome. That was a little bit of a concern. Gonna wait till this movement's locked in. And that looks like a good victory. Oh, I thought it was locked in. Are you serious? I can't believe that happened. It was 3 days. He managed to retreat. Oh man, these numbers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I might have to run here. Alright, it looks like we'll actually lose this battle, but I'm going in, guys. Oh, he's afraid. Alright, Paladinate's going to lose a battle here, guys, but what I really want to do right now is I want to down this fort here and accumulate everything. Taking the first loss here by the Paladinate. They're probably going to pile in to this province. Lucky one time? Lucky one time? Lucky one time? Never lucky? Just avoid us, that's what I want to see. Alright, I'd love to hire some mercs, but I feel like hiring the mercs is a little bit of a liability. I could do it here. It's definitely safe to hire them up here. But they're not exactly ready to be involved. This is intense stuff. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, that's one fort down. Done. Excellent. I wonder if we'll make it across here before he's successful. Bad luck on the generals this time around, guys. Rolling on the generals. Okay, so we actually won that engagement, and it's yet to be determined if we win this one. So about even on the engagements. If we can win this one. Austria's got -1 to rolls. Ugh. It's close. We're getting to this fort, though. And I'm accumulating my troops. Trying to gun it over to the sieges, guys. Take out this 1k cavalry there. No, they're losing. Feels bad, man. Okay, he outplayed me there big time. Oh, frick. I have to go whether I like it or not. Losing battles is gonna cost us the war, and with that in mind, I don't like the fact that we have been losing these battles. If these troops get in here, we're going to lose that one as well, which does not bode well for us. Okay, he broke the progress on the Palatinate, so right now they're just progressing on this fort. We're going to lose this one as well. I'm fighting in the woods. Oh, jeez, I didn't think that was a bad location when I went in, but it definitely was. Yep. We're going to lose this one as well. Right. This is not going well. This is not going well, lads. Same day here. Okay, what we might be able to do is intimidate him. Yep. These guys are really caught out of position. This is brutal. Okay, we have to turn it up. We have to turn up the heat without a doubt. We have to be smarter. We have to turn it up. If I can make it to that woods fort, that's a much better place to fight. No, we have a really strong economy. That's good to see. Ah, this is retreating to a different location, which makes sense. Denmark's walking all the way around. I'm not sure exactly why they would do that, but there you go. Okay, they're sieging this down. Okay, smart battles. There's so many troops here. But it would definitely be smart to fight there if possible. I wonder if he'll take it on 35%. Okay, we're being charged so much because we're reinforcing so dramatically right now. We should insta-gimp him, outnumbering him 10 to 1. Thank goodness. Alright. Spain is nearby with a really nice general. We're outnumbered in 10 to 1. We shouldn't even be fighting that. Now, my morale is not as high as it could be, and he's got a ton of troops here. We don't have that many allies nearby, but I feel like that's just the smartest location to pile in. Let's take this tech for negative 10%. Oh, man. Alright. This general is up here, the 3-shock general. Let's use that. They've got some good generals themselves. So it looks like this nation's got the best general. He's tech 9. That's good. That's good. If he piles in, we out-tech him. Okay. I think I kind of have to go in here. That's how I'm feeling. We just have to hope for the best. Spain seems to be responding, so that's good. Do I really want to spend 500 on that Defender of the Faith? Dude, the numbers. Oh my goodness, I wish my morale was higher, guys. Here we go. Okay, we out-tech him. Alright, I'm going in there, even though we're getting -1 to rolls. I hope I don't regret that either. I wonder if my team will just abandon me. I think he's not even on the way. He's not even on the way. Ah. Ah. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Okay, we have to concede this battle as well. This is grim. This is really, really grim. Jeez. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to This is such a good place to fight with the -2 to rolls. Damn it, dude. I'm going to consolidate my infantry and merc up. That's my plan. So I guess we'll retreat down here with the rest of our allies. I guess we lose that as well. He's getting in there in 4 days. Damn it, dude. Whew, this is grim. We're basically going to lose every engagement, it looks like. See, I thought we were going to win this one. But he makes it in last second. Oh. Uh-oh. Go ahead and reduce war exhaustion there. Trying to minimize our casualties to the best of my ability. Wow. I'm going to let this time out. That would have been really nice to get some time ago. Bohemia is losing this engagement. Because he's outtaked. Looks like Austria's going to save him though. Maybe. If they keep piling up like that, maybe not. If enemies can make it over here. Come on, just win a single battle, please. This is bad, guys. This is bad. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and consolidate. First of all, these infantry. Let's do that. They'll be losing tons of money. There's not much I can do about that. Farmlands, if only. If only it was a good place to engage. It's got 5 maneuver. It's a lot of allies nearby, but their morale is low. I've already committed my movement there. There's nothing I can do about it. God dang it. So I'm going to try to scare him off here initially. Yep, which worked. Okay. Let's try to prolong this siege. It's going to be a long, slow one, lads. This war is not going to be over by the looks of things before this episode ends. We've got the numbers. Playing cat and mouse there. Okay, Pomerania finally abandons ship. Why? He just broke the progress. I was literally going to help him to prevent the progress from breaking, and he just breaks the progress. Frick, man. Yeah, okay. They finally took it. I want this woods fort here for defensive battles, but that was stressing me out there. I was worried that they would just pile straight in as soon as I committed to my movement, but that's fine. That's good. Now at the end of the month our garrison grows. Alright. I'm kind of trying to delay so that we can attract more of our allies like that, but I feel like they're being a little bit derpy here just walking around. We're definitely winning with these, in the sense with these occupations. I'm happy to spend some of my diplomat points removing war exhaustion. I don't care about that. We just have to win some battles, man. They're so much more consolidated in an area, whooping my booty. I'm struggling. For sure I'm struggling. Okay, we're not reinforcing so heavily now, so let's, we've got money. That's good. Yeah, we're actually winning the siege game. So they're splitting up a bit. They've got a lot of their troops here. I'm wondering if we can walk up north and get some victories under our belt. Defend this fort that we have. Seriously? Fighting in the farmlands? Seriously, Bohemia? I don't think we're going to win this one. But he's just throwing away. No. No. That's yet another defeat. Okay. I'm going to go up north. See if we can get some victories under our belt. But yeah. We're doing badly in terms of the war goal. We're doing badly. We're actually winning in sieges. Denmark, okay, he's got 4 shock, that's good to see. Now, there's nobody to help this guy, so that should finally be a victory. Good luck, Denmark. It looks like my AI is going full potato, man. It's stressing me out here. That siege broke. That's good. Let's see if we can smash Cleves. So this is pretty much going to be our life, guys. Yep. Denmark loses as well. Brilliant. I'm pretty salty about that, guys, but what can I do? We're going to win here, but, I mean, our allies are throwing away losses at a faster rate than I can rack up wins. There's no doubt about that. So far, the sieges are actually what's doing it for us. This attach is really nice, so I'd love to... I'd love to pile in on the woods now, if we can. We've got big numbers. One thing I want to check, though, is our combat width, which I always struggle to locate. 25. Okay, there's not that many cannons here. Alright, so I'm going to stagger my armies as they go in to give us more morale. This is driving me nuts. It's okay, calm down. What can I do about that, guys? Our AI is just going full derp. Like, you're not going to win this one either, dude. He beats you there, you get -1 to rolls, and they all just accumulate and pile in. I mean, maybe he will. Usually when I finally snap and rant about it, then that's the one time they do win. But we'll see. Big pile up, boys. Here comes Hungary. Okay, so Hungary is ditching. No, he's going to mains. Good, good, good. Okay, please still be at Tech 9. Yes. Okay, this guy's leading the war because of his 4 shock, which is nothing to celebrate about. But he's leading the battle though. So if we look at this, we've got better morale, better discipline, better tactics. -1 to rolls. Now they're already over the combat width and counting. But the way that we're going in a staggered manner, nice, Hungary did win. Good job. Is going to boost our morale. So he's going in a staggered manner as well because he just has just so many troops. But I'm confident we can win this one, and this is probably the largest pileup of the war, is it? I think so. Okay, I'm going to take prestige here as we are leading this battle. Give us the morale. I'll make sure my quote-unquote better general is not leading the battle because he's got worse shock. Come on, Hungary, get in there. Gotcha. Okay, it doesn't appear to be worth anything, but that was good. That was good. Stack wipe there. Excellent. All right, that was good. Starting to turn it around, lads. Starting to turn it around. So we've got 2 forts. Now, we're good at sieging. Nice. Okay, so let's use our cannons. 2 siege general. And I want to actually walk away from this, I think. Because that's a really good place to pile up. We kind of want to tempt them to go back in there once again. We could drop Nuremberg really quickly. Some of these high dev provinces with low, no fort is probably smart to siege down. Okay, Frankfurt getting Alrecoed. Good job, allies. If you go walking around fighting your own stuff, I wish you luck. I wish you luck. Alright, so Galere is leading the war. I guess the fact that he has rebels on his territory is definitely a good thing in the grand scheme of things. Now, I want Frankfurt to be protected there, if only by intimidating numbers. But let's see, Nuremberg looks pretty safe, so I'm going to walk over here with some cannons, siege general rank 1, try to take that out as well. Good luck, allies. Good luck, good luck, good luck. This will be a victory. Oh, Frankfurt siege down quickly there. Rolling nicely. Nice. So the question is, do we go engage in battles, or do we get some of these forts? I think I'm actually going to go for the forts. This fort will drop really quickly, it looks like. Nice, huge stack of Spain here. Huge Spanish stack. If they can be successful, they're going to be able to get some pretty good access through. I would like to make sure that this is prolonged, though, if possible. He doesn't just wander off like they tend to do. So Austria lost that one. Alright, looks like we might not be able to just win battles like in the manner that I would like to. That I was hoping to. But right now we're looking pretty safe in Nuremberg. I don't see any threats encroaching. And I imagine I'm suffering big attrition here. Nice, doing well economically now that we've reinforced. So while there's no enemies around, let's re-strengthen our troops. So the major thing that's been a struggle for us is just how consolidated they were when they declared war, just all near each other, just flooding in and streaming. At this point, I've kind of given up on winning battles, guys. I'm trying to actually siege up some of their territory to give some good access here, but also, yeah, just war score in that regard. And what we might find is if or when the Spanish are more consolidated with us, and these guys are doing this whole horseshoe thing, which seems to have an awful lot just wandering back and forth. But if we can get rid of some of these forts, maybe in the south, they'll just flood up. Uh-oh. He's not intimidated. Why would you not be intimidated? How does he know? He knows that it's a smart battle, the bastardo. So he had another army retreating. Hopefully we win this one. Yep, Bohemia loses once again, losing us 3 war score in that case. Hopefully we can win this one. We'll see. Just hoping that they don't have enough troops to reinforce this one. Nuremberg falls. Excellent. So if we can get this fort level 3, dude. Oh, no! No. No. It's a lot of allies coming on the way. Spain abandoned us, but Spain participating is good. Nope, he doesn't know what to do. No. That was such a dumb place to fight, but I got caught. This fog up here wrecked me. Got big numbers, so do they. Look at the stream. Come on, just beat them. We're not going to. Bad place to pile up. We got big numbers. He might have abandoned it. Yes. Yes. Alright. Good job, lads. Planned. I wasn't even worried for a second, right, guys? Ulm. So strong. Okay, so the Spanish are back at it here. Yeah, they're a bit intimidated, it looks like. I don't want to be here. I didn't want to be here at all to begin with, but they are actually a bit intimidated. I want to free up the south so there's no longer this incentive to sit here and the Spanish can just walk up and whoop some butt with me. Definitely winning the siege game, there's no doubt about that. Getting that much closer to a white peace, but ideally, you do actually get less aggressive expansion for taking provinces on defensive wars, and we have a truce. We're doing perfectly fine on Diplo points. I'm happy to spend some Diplo points taking some land. So ideally, I'd like to take some of these key provinces, guys. Some of these free cities, because I can't. Frick! You're kidding me. He retreated right on top of us. Damn it. His morale's low, but I'm not sure we're going to win that one in the hills. There's only one way to find out. Oh, I didn't actually realize the Palatinate had lost a fort there. I bet you that wasn't garrisoned. I bet you anything that wasn't garrisoned. It's the only way it would have dropped so quickly without me even noticing. So this could be a blessing here if they are kind of stack wiped due to the fact that he had low morale, but okay, not stack wiped, but yet defeated. Good. And I'm going to have to actually end the episode, guys, because this war's a long way from over. But I think you guys will agree, it's winnable. It's winnable, and it's definitely what we call in the industry a big balls play. Alright? That's what it is. A big balls play. The coalition? What's that? Coalition? Forget about it. Let's just take on the whole world as Ulm. So pretty intense stuff, guys, but it definitely looks like it's heading in our direction. If I'm going to artillery barrage this, and if we can take these two forts out, then as I've described a few times, it's going to liberate a lot of these troops, and hopefully, like, did you see what I'm saying with the horseshoe? Austria is just and the Spanish have already done that prior to this. But part of the reason is these forts. Part of the reason they're going down here is because they can't go here. He decides, oh, I want to siege Liege's capital or something. Walkie, walkie, walk. Oh, a battle's coming. Walkie, walkie, walk. If we eliminate this, it's going to free up a lot of troops here. And we're definitely winning the sieging game, as I've said a few times. The only fort they actually appear to have is this, which is not worth all that much to us. Fortunately, our allies have been behaving like complete liabilities. I don't really know what to do about that. Gone through a lot of our funds, but we're doing alright economically. And yeah, there's going to be a nice reward for piecing out here, guys. Some nice high dev provinces. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this. Pretty intense stuff. I will admit it's not been going as well as I would like, but it's been going well enough. I was quite worried there for a time, but I think we're going to be just fine. And with that being said, I'll see you next time where we continue on this extremely large-scale war. It's actually larger in terms of numbers than I ever anticipated. So I'll see you then.